Have you ever wondered how this world came to be? Were we truly made from the Big Bang, or from pesperms? Did man evolve from a bunch of apes? To fully understand how the world came to be, we must first go back to the very beginning. The beginning that started even before time came to be. In the beginning, before time had a name, before the first breath of creation, there was only God. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. And God spoke into the void,
"Let there be light."
and light was born, separating day from night. The first dawn had come. On the second day, the heavens were stretched wide above the waters, and God said,
"Let there be a sky between the waters, separating the waters from the heavens and the waters of the earth."
And that is what happened. God made this space to separate the waters of the earth from the waters of the heavens. God called the space sky, and God saw that it was good. On the third day, dry ground emerged from the seas. The earth was filled with vast waters and was painted with the radiant whiteness of the clouds. But God knew that the earth needed more structure and form. And God said,
"Let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place, so dry ground may appear."
and that is what happened. God called the dry ground land and the waters seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said,
"Let the land sprout with vegetation, every seed-bearing plant, and trees that grow seed-bearing fruit. These seeds will then produce the kinds of plants and trees from which they came."
and that is what happened. The land produced vegetation, all sorts of seed-bearing fruit, and God saw that it was good. On the fourth day, the heavens received their rulers. God saw that all he had created within the earth was wonderful. He then realized the earth needed structures and bodies that would signify time, seasons, and moments, so as to know the difference between day and night. So out of the darkness, God said,
"Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night. Let them be signs to mark the seasons, days, and years. Let these lights in the sky shine down on the earth."
and that is what happened. God made two great lights, the larger one to govern the day, and the smaller one to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set these lights in the sky to light the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. On the fifth day, the waters teemed with life, and the skies were filled with wings. God saw that the heavens and the earth's governed bodies had been successfully made. He then began to bring life upon the earth and brought forth creatures of the sea to assert dominance of the waters on the earth. And God said,
"Let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of every kind."
and that is what happened. So God created great sea creatures and every living thing that scurries, swarms in the water, and every sort of bird, each producing offspring of its own kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God blessed them, saying,
"Be fruitful and multiply. Let the fish fill the seas, and the birds multiply on the earth."
and that is what happened. and God saw that it was good. On the sixth day, creatures great and small walked the earth. God saw that the waters on the earth had been dominated by the sea creatures. He then decided that the earth should have rulers of their own, rulers who would subdue and dominate the earth and all its produce. And God said,
Let the earth produce all sorts of animal, each producing offsprings of the same kind. Livestock, small animals that scurry along the ground, and wild animals.
And that is what happened. God made all sorts of wild animals, livestocks, and small animals, each able to produce offspring of the same kind. And God saw that it was good. On the sixth day, God created man. And God said,
Let us make man in our own image, to be like us. They will reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals on the earth.
God did exactly as he said. He created the greatest of his creations to rule over the entire earth, both the creatures of the sea and the beast of the earth. He gave them dominion over everything. And God looked at all he made from the first day up until now, and they were very good.